Patawi, oh, he probably has forgot. Patawi is being developed. Patawi is becoming a touristic destination. Everybody's going there. So it's been developed.
Boakai,
yeah.
Let's just reduce it to one county, please. For 12 years, he was vice president in the Lofa Multilateral High School, one of the only big high schools in Lofa, laying real after the war. What did he do there? For 12 significant years, he was vice president. The issue of electricity in Lofa County was a myth. What did he do there? You see, sometimes when former Vice President Boakai speaks, I think he's got problem with remembering things, or he's just being dishonest. Because I wouldn't, like you say, I wouldn't say these things in the public. I was there. I had means. Look at the group of 77 today. Look at the budgetary allotment for them. And it is under the office of the Vice President. Today, these people are benefiting. What did he do? So sometimes, if you say these things, the very people who listens to him, they know he's being sincere. That's why I say this is complete political puppeteering. We need to be very careful.
Let's open the lines briefly while we have our guests coming. You can call us on 0880-514-096. That's 0880-514-096 or 0886-561-537. We have Latin Data in the studio. He was talking about some of the enormous progress taking place in the education sector, but then we'll also talk about a number of other things. Let's talk to this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Aloysius Exia, and I call from Kakata, precisely, community called World Bank.
Okay, Aloysius, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I want to thank the Minister Dapton. Thank you so much. You spoke quite well and very excellent. I promise you.
Okay, Aloysius.
Thank you. Okay, let's talk to this caller. Musa Kone. Musa, good morning.
Morning, Boakai. Good morning.
We're doing well, though. Go ahead.
Morning, Musa.
Thank you. As usual and always,
Musa, you on?
Your location seems to be.
Yeah, Boakai, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying thank you guys for the show. Adding follower and thank you to the minister. But Boakai, I was in, and I just want to start my comment about this. I was in Mansa Bola maybe 5 or 10 days ago, and there's a charge. There's a guy who was named after Joseph Boakai 2005, and I met him, and he said to me, but I'm not supporting Joseph Boakai. That is Mansa Bola. So I'm trying to just speak about the way people think about Lofa, for example, is not there. For example, Joseph Boakai, it said that they get so much traffic that they argue and they still want to pull off twice. What he was right, when Foya as a state never had a market building or the state one, you would say, never had a better town hall. But former Fala, Jefferson Koji, and the legs on Lofa, they are not even vice president, but they can do that. So it means the people of Lofa, they themselves have to think. Yeah. Okay? But let's talk about Joseph Boakai treatment, for example, and I am moved. Look, I had a conversation with Champ.
No,
like 5 minutes.
Musa, I don't think we should.
No. I'm coming. Boakai, I'm driving at something.
Okay,
right?
All right.
This is. You know, we saw Chucky Taylor here. We know who Chucky Taylor is.
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
All right. Okay.
We saw Robert Selly. We even saw Auntie Janice here. In this government of President Weah, Champ is here like he's not existing.
Yeah. Very ordinary.
Yeah.
Okay? He's ordinary. That speak about George Weah discipline that he has instilled even within his parents.
Humility. They're very humble.
No, they're very humble. So I was asking the government, you in this country and you're not existing and you are the son of the president. All he did, he said, yes, I'm here. And it speaks a lot. I don't know whether you get to what I'm trying to
say. No, you make a point. And I made that point, I think, 2 weeks ago. You know, I was saying, for instance, all of the families of presidents in Liberia historically have been very domineering on the political scene. What are you talking about? The Topmans? What are you talking about? The Torbots? What are you talking about? The Does? Or the Taylors? Or the Salifs? They were very domineering on the political. They were all over the place. I mean, so you hear about a Salif somewhere or a Taylor somewhere, you're scared. But they we as are unassuming, they are out of the public sphere. You know, you don't see them if they go out. I mean, you know, yeah,
they are ordinary. They're not in any political thing. Even in a party,
yeah,
you don't even see them around.
Yeah.
So that's a disciplined person. That's a humble person.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me tell you this. You know, they were on a tour in Nima, right? And I was there. So they played a very good role from Ganta to Sekepi, not to Sekepi, but to Kample, right? And then they in Kample and say the roads are not good, the people are not doing nothing. You killing me? You ride on quota that was not there from 2018 until you reach to Kample, then you say the roads are not good. But guess what? On their itinerary, they want to go as far as Ban and Sekepi. They did not go there. Why? Just listen to his voice. It's weak. It's sick. He cannot ride on a 1 hour of road. And that was the reason why they didn't even reach to Ban, at least to say they passed through Sekepi. So it speaks to you that electing Joseph Boakai as a president, I mean, we're not wishing anybody anything, but we are waiting for another state funeral. And I think Liberians should not make the mistake. What George we have done and continue to do, it cannot be measured by anything except out of hate. But if it was based on tangible, on what people promise to do, then George will be president forever because he's done extremely well. And that's the reason why Boakai, people like us admire and appreciate the We Are Intellectual group, because that group also reminds me of our days when we had the Intellectual Response Unit. So I want to say hats off to you, and you guys are doing extremely well. Recruit as many as you can recruit and get into the slum and community with the message of George Weah. Some of the things he's done and continue to do for Liberian people, but I think they got no space. And we should not listen to them. They are just coming to bend all angles. It's not because they want to do anything for Liberian people.
We'll take our last caller, and then get back to studio. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Yeah. So that was the voice of Musa Kone. We're expecting another call. I should have come from Jura Sano. We're trying to get him there. We missed that one. Let's talk to Jura here. Yeah, but guys, what do you make of some of the comments made by Musa?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to Boakai, I want to remind, he brought a good point. 2018, remember when Celia Coffee Brown was the head of NPA, and out of goodwill, she wanted to have some of the president family members employed at the National Port Authority. The president openly stood against it.
Yeah.
He said no.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Because
he said no, yeah.
Because people were trying to build political sentiment around it. He said no.
Yeah.
He said this is not why I came to lead.
Yeah.
He said if they're qualified, they should go through the regular procedure.
Yeah.
And Musa struck a point. Today, the president family members are as ordinary as you can imagine in this country. You find them like everywhere and interact with anybody. So it just tells the kind of leadership that he's not.
So now, how do you call that his brother there? The president brother, the big brother.
Or Jumbo.
That man will go to the ministry of information. You know,
exactly.
I'm not even know that. Yeah. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Your name, where are you calling from?
I'm Dino calling from Fena Don Bosco.
Okay, you're monitoring the radio, right? We're on ELBC.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to appreciate you people so much. But I want to tell the president thank you for what he's doing, especially for the college, the UL and other places, for the wives that our children just to receive them. But my concern is he let us do a lot other places, but we are suffering from flood. The president is not doing anything towards us, and we are Liberians. You're please think of us.
Where the flood
is not easy.
Where is that?
So Don Bosco, every year we suffer from flood. Every year we suffer from flood. So we really want you to please
Don Bosco. Offender. Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, every year we suffer from flood. So we really want to tell the president, let him please help us. Because the representative we have there, every time we go to him, they will say they have anything to do with us.
Who your representative?
So we really want to is Lawrence Morris.
Okay.
So So we really want to tell the president, thank you. We have no one else to replace him. So we really want for you to please help us. I think.
All right, thank you. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop. Do we have is that the motorcycle or the health workers? The motorcyclists?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So but then we're supposed to have the health workers about now. I don't know whether they're in studio, but then we'll talk to the motorcyclists. But you're listening to Micat Hour. We have Latin Daton, the Deputy Minister of the Ministry of Education, and then we have Assistant Minister Daniel Nooks Thomas. But let me get final words from Latin and Daniel on this subject before we move briefly to the health workers here. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay, yeah, but let's talk to that one first. I didn't know the health workers are here. So we're gonna take the motorcyclists first, and then we'll take the health workers say at 9:15. But yeah, let's go ahead.
Just listening, Boakai, to especially the last speaker that spoke, I think the assumption that most people are making is that the political landscape of the country will look very similar to what it looked like 6 years ago. I beg to differ, Boakai. There will be counties like Lofa and other counties that will send a shockwave across this country.
I suspect that too.
A lot of people, there will be, I always call it the October surprise. This year, October surprise will be something that many Liberians don't expect. But we will see results coming from places that we assume, are territorial for certain groups.
Yeah.
But we will see some very surprising results coming because of the realities. The reality, one of the mistakes leaders make, many leaders make, is when they are talking to the people, they assume our people are ignorant. Liberians are some of the smartest people I have ever dealt with. So when you stand before them, one of the disservice you can do to yourself is to tell lies or to misinform them. Because they might be standing there, they might be cheering, and they might be looking at you, but deep down inside, they are also evaluating you as you speak in real time. So when you stand before our people, regardless of how young they are, it is important that you are authentic, you give facts, and you are able to be truthful. Because those things come back to bite you when you think you are talking and you can just say anything because you believe that the young people are naive and they are not aware of the facts on the ground. And leaders, we should be very, very careful. The young people are smarter than we know. The young people can dissect information, and the young people are the ones who are out there every day. They know the facts. They see it on a daily basis. And for you to tell a young person that something that is red is black, it's a risk you are taking, because once they lose trust in you, there's nothing you can do to bring that trust back. That's why I say the young people of this country is the cornerstone of Liberia. And if you want that cornerstone to be near you, you should always be truthful and authentic when you deal with them. And I think some leaders